Welcome back to episode 4 of the Evocative Gamers podcast. Remember the name this time.
Thanks,
No
man.
special guest. It's just Danny and I. But we got some exciting news, and we're going to kick things off talking about Pokemon.
Yep, Generation 9 was announced on Pokemon Day. I think that's pretty exciting. No one saw that coming. I thought it was a Five Nights at Freddy Pokemon crossover. Did you see the trailer for it?
No, I haven't had a chance.
It's a guy walking in a museum. It's all dark and spooky, and he has a flashlight on. He's like security, and it's like, dude, what is this? But it's like he's finding an archive for the new Pokemon. It's actually pretty cool.
I just love how they come up with all of the funniest names to just do the same red version. Scarlet.
Violet.
And we had what was it, Ruby Red, and Ruby
Red, and Leaf Green.
Yeah. So the last Pokemon game that
Fire Red.
Fire Red. That's okay. There's got to be. I think there was a Ruby. No.
There was a Ruby and Sapphire.
So the last Pokemon that I played was, Emerald.
Wow, I remember you got that tin case for it too.
Yeah, I still have it. I think that's the last one that I officially played.
Emerald? Wow. You're kind of behind. That's like third generation, I think. You're missing 6. If you're not counting all the remakes.
Generation 3? Yeah. Wow. So let's see. We got Generation... where did I leave off at? Generation 1 was obviously the ones that I started off with. Pokemon Red and Blue.
That you introduced me to because you brought it over to our house.
Do you remember playing those?
I remember you playing it and hacking it for the rare candies. I do have memories of that.
Man, you used to... Did I ever teach you how to clone the Pokemon and how to clone the rare candies without the Game Shark?
No, I just remember you having the Game Shark.
So you'd get the rare candy, and was this in the red and blue? I want to say yes. I remember you can give the Pokemon, like, they could hold an item. But I want to say that was like gold and silver.
That's got to be later on, I think, yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, we'll get back to that one. But the cloning of the Pokemon was pretty key. So what we would do is we would have our 2 Game Boys, and we do the link. You had to physically connect each other.
Oh, the link cable?
Yeah, and so you would both go to the Pokemon Center, and you would initiate the transfer. And what would happen is, like, the Pokemon would, like, load on this side, and you could see it, like, going through the cable and then coming over to the other end. But if you timed it just right, the donor could flip the switch, and it would revert the memory back as if you never did the transfer. But the transaction would complete for the other person.
So, question about that. Is there any repercussions if you did it wrong? Could you lose your Pokemon?
You would have to transfer, so you'd have to transfer it back. But you had, like, I remember my buddies and I, we must have been like in 5th or 6th grade. We would be like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, boom, pull the power.
The whole system for it. That's hilarious. Well,
but that's how I ended up with all 151 Pokemon.
Because, that's how you got you?
Yeah, well, not only that, but because there were back then, I think they still do it, right? But there was Pokemon that were exclusive to one game over the other.
Yeah, they still do that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we would clone them that way. So my friends and I, we had them all.
Yeah, all 151.
I had all 151.
Did you see the trailer for the new Pokemon?
I haven't.
Have you? You remember I was telling you the new Pokemon Arceus? It's an open world game, and
yeah, I did see the pictures that it looked more open world.
This is open world. It looks like Arceus was a test, and now this is going to have people, gyms, and everything. Nice. I'm excited for it. I
think it might be time to come back then.
You should. Yeah. Did you see the new Pokemon?
A show?
No. They have they showed the 3 new starter Pokemon.
Yeah, I saw those.
Which one did you pick?
Well, I was always red, so I'm gonna have to go with the red one.
Whatever
the red one is.
I forgot his name. But Tony says he's gonna go with the blue duck. And
that's because Tony always went with Squirtle, and he was always the Mudkip type of guy.
And then Junior said he was gonna go for the green cat because it leaf cat. I don't know.
I'm really excited though. I'm
His
gonna
name
go
is
with
Fuecoco, dude. Look at
yeah,
this
Fue
guy.
Coco. Yeah, I saw that.
I
I'm
don't know if
looking
you
at
can
it right
see him.
now. Fue Coco. You know what? You know Pokemon. I love Pokemon, and I
Yeah.
think Pokemon started alienating itself from me the second they started just putting letters together.
What do you mean?
Like Fue Coco is not a freaking word.
You know what this is? I was telling because I have a feeling the region is going to be based in Spain or Mexico because they always do that. They base it on different regions. Look at the cat's name, dude. The cat's
Sprigatito. That
name.
sounds Italian.
No, it sounds Spanish. Gatito at the end of that. Cat.
I would bet that it's Italian.
And then maybe Italian, but look at the freaking crocodile, dude. His name is Fuecoco, like fuego, coco.
Quaxley, like a quack, like a duck.
I call him Donald Duck. Look.
Well, I think so I guess over Christmas I was gonna get the
Yeah.
the brilliant no what Pokemon game?
Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl.
Yeah, I was gonna get those. How is this gonna be different?
Those are just a remake of Diamond and Pearl. They have better graphics, but they're still overworld. They're still chibi sprites. This new one is going to be
Like
really cool.
Arceus.
Like Arceus, but better. The graphics look better. You can see the scales on Survivor, the snake Pokemon. It looks really nice.
Cool. Well, I'm excited. I think it might be time. I skipped 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, so I skipped 5 generations.
Jeez, dude, I don't know how you did that.
We'll circle it back in.
How about
I
your kids?
told
Are they
you.
playing?
I told you the second that the Pokemon name stopped making sense was when I stopped paying attention.
No. Yeah, Diamond and Pearl doesn't really make sense, but Black and White, come on, obvious contrast.
I don't.
Is Isaac and Jeremy into the games?
They like watching it.
Mm-hmm.
They like watching it, but I don't. It's not the same. Do you remember your dad videotaping Pokemon for us?
I have the videotape still.
You
Pretty
still
sick.
have, I remember your dad would videotape them for us while we were at school, and then we'd watch him.
Yeah, I watch him. It always started off with that Grimer episode where they had to go in the sewer. I think I have that episode memorized in my head because that was the first one.
I used to have a cassette for the first Pokemon movie.
Cassette for the movie or like the music?
Yeah, like the soundtrack in a cassette.
Oh my gosh. Well, was the only good song in that one, I think, was the theme song, right?
Yeah, I like that movie. I still have it on VHS. I have that one. And I have the first Pokemon movie, and then I have the second one. But my favorite Pokemon movie is still Detective Pikachu.
You like Ryan Reynolds?
I like the premise of it.
I thought it was cool, but I think I was let down because my dad was sleeping through it. I'm like, come on, man. It's Pokemon.
All right, so again, very excited for Pokemon. I think good things are coming. Staying on the topic of Pokemon, looks like we're getting a new update
On Legend
available
Arceus.
later.
Yep. They're adding DLC to it for free. Legends Arceus got new missions, which is like something small but pretty cool that they actually added something to it, and new battles you can do.
Yeah, new
Nothing big.
Pokemon battles.
Mm-hmm. The 1.1 update. So it's cool that they are going to update it like this. I'm going to assume they're going to do what Animal Crossing did and do like a 2.0 in the future. Pay $25 and you get a bunch of stuff.
I just still blows my mind how people pay money on the DLC, but
Hey, it keeps the game alive longer. You know,
are you gonna get it then? Or obviously it's free, right?
it's free, so as soon as I turn it on, it's going to download itself. I just haven't played for a little while now.
So staying on the Nintendo topic, I wanted to talk about Nintendo acquiring SRD, the makers behind Super Mario Brothers and a bunch of other games. And
Super Mario Brothers, as in the side-scrolling new ones for the Wii.
yeah, that and almost every Zelda game.
Like Breath of the Wild and all of them?
Yeah, and Animal Crossing New Horizons.
They did not own them in the past, huh?
They do not own them, so I was wondering, they're called Systems Research and Development, a Nintendo partner has developed various titles. I did not know that Nintendo used this company. These people made Donkey Kong on the NES, Donkey Kong Jr. on the NES, Excite Bike, Ice Climber, Super Mario Bros. From 85, The Legend of Zelda from 86,
Yeah.
um, Zelda 2, Super Mario Bros. 2 and Super Mario Bros. 3, Super Mario World, which is the first game I officially owned and started playing with in 1990. Let's see, they had
Don't date yourself.
Super Mario 64,
Yeah.
Yoshi Story, Star Fox
Oh,
64.
Yoshi's Story. That's the best one in Nintendo
Yoshi
64.
Story was good. I loved Yoshi Story.
Remember the music? I can still have it in my head. With
I love Star. I can't tell you how many hours I spent playing Star Fox 64 too.
That was fun. Star Fox games are cool.
Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time. Man,
But they were partners with these guys for a long while, and now they decide to acquire
since
them.
'83.
Why do you think they bought them before Microsoft came?
I know before Microsoft comes in, because what I thought was interesting was like Donkey Kong. I was under the impression that the Donkey Kong franchise belonged to Rare.
No, that's Banjo-Kazooie. Didn't they just help him with Donkey Kong 64?
Yeah, but I thought that was Rare too. Then no, they made the original Animal Crossing, Super Mario Advance. They did Twilight Princess. They did New Super Mario Brothers, Wii Fit.
Oh, Wii Fit. I love that game.
They made Wii Fit Plus, New Super Mario Wii, All Stars, Skyward Sword on Legend of Zelda,
Oh wow.
Nintendo Land, which I had never played, but I always wanted to play it. New Super Mario Bros. U. So these are the people behind all the remakes. There's nothing original. They made the 1-2 Switch. They made the Breath of the Wild. Wow, this is like a busy studio. I always thought these were all first party exclusives. I've been lied to there.
I honestly, because they never put SRD when it turns on the game. It's Nintendo.
They never advertise it anywhere.
Yeah, the only one yeah, you wouldn't know. The only one I see is Game Freak for Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Rare makes a couple, or I don't know if Rare's a developer or the publisher, but I know that some of those had it.
Yeah. Crazy. But doesn't Microsoft own Rare now?
Microsoft does own Rare.
We're never gonna see
that.
This
is crazy. I cannot believe that I've been lied to for the last 30 years.
I know.
I seriously thought Nintendo made their own games. Is like anything even real?
I know, but if they're partners from 1983, I would imagine this acquisition.
Yeah, but how is it that 35 years later, I'm now finding out that some other company was making these games?
Yeah.
Like everybody knows that Bungie made Halo. Everybody knows that Game Freaks made Pokemon. Everybody knows that what Mad Dog or whatever. What's their house? What's the
Mad Dog?
What's the makers of the Crash Bandicoot?
Never played any PlayStation games, dude. Asking the wrong person.
Crash Bandicoot, made for the PlayStation. Naughty Dog.
Naughty Dog.
Mad Dog, Naughty Dog, close enough.
Isn't Naughty Dog the makers of The Last of Us?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what they're known for now, Alex. Come on, Crash Bandicoot's dead.
You gotta remember, I still have The Last of Us in the wrapper up here.
Yeah, the first one was supposed to be a good game, but the second one tried too hard to do new.
Yeah, it was like Ready Player 1, Ready Player 2. Have you heard of Ready Player 2 being a letdown?
What's Ready Player 2? Is that a movie?
They haven't made it into a movie, but they made the book, the sequel to the best.
Oh wow! Book. And there's a sequel to Ready Player 1. How did that start? It ended well.
So the reviews are horrible on the book.
Wow!
I still can't get over this, Danny. The fact that this company, why even acquire them at this point?
I have a feeling they were probably
they just wanted to jump on the hype train because
everyone's acquiring. So like, oh, who should we acquire? Oh, you know, those guys downstairs, right? The same building.
They're already in the building.
Oh yeah, we'll get them.
It's still just blowing my mind because like I always I knew Nintendo made them because they're always dubbed as first party, right? But man, that is a powerful a developer house.
That's a cool.
Some of our greatest memories were made by these people, and we're just now finding out.
I know. especially Yoshi's Story. Come on,
Yeah, it's like what the heck? Super Mario Maker I could have done without.
you play the second one?
No, because the first one was such
Really
a
good.
letdown.
The second
The
one's
first,
supposed to fix everything.
the first one was sucked though. Did it actually get better?
It has a story now, I think, where it's like actually playable.
Did you play the first one?
No, no, I'm not good
Yeah,
at making
yeah.
stuff.
I think I played it a whole 10 minutes. I was like, "What is this crap?" I can't believe they're behind all the Legend of Zeldas. I would have thought that somebody else made all the Legend of Zeldas. I wouldn't have ever guessed that the same makers of Mario made the Legend of Zelda.
Really? I kind of feel like they all made all of them. I don't know.
No, because Mario was always Miyamoto.
Yeah,
But
and
was
that
he
guy,
always? Was he always? Because he was always like the face of Mario.
he has the brains of Mario, brains of most of everything.
But I never like pegged them. Like,
To,
wait,
to
now that just blows. Like, so now that begs the question: did Miyamoto work for Nintendo, or did he work for SRD?
I don't know. What is SRD? I mean, like, when did they start up? Who's their leader? Who's their CEO?
Shigeru Miyamoto.
You
Let's
know what
see.
I mean?
He's a Japanese video game designer, producer, game director at Nintendo. He serves as one of the representatives. He's a creator of some of the most acclaimed, best-selling franchises of all time: Mario, Legend of Zelda, Donkey Kong, Star Fox, and Pikmin. Wait, did SRD make Pikmin?
SRD is Nintendo. That's what we're finding out right now.
But they didn't make Pikmin. It's not on the list.
That's their only IP. It's the only one that they've done themselves.
Let's see. So, NES, Ocarina of Time. Miyamoto must have started this thing. Then where did it? I don't understand the relationship from. I can't believe nobody has ever mentioned SRD until this moment in time in my life.
SRDs.
There's no mention of Miyamoto working at SRD.
So, what do you think will change now that Nintendo has SRD?
Oh, absolutely nothing.
They just have like the news. Oh, we acquired
Ninten-
someone.
Nintendo thrives because it has SRD. The SRD is Nintendo. Without SRD, Nintendo is nothing, and vice versa.
Yeah,
And Nintendo doesn't need any other third party.
that's
You
true.
don't buy a Switch to go play Call of Duty.
But you can buy a Switch to go play some Fortnite.
But that's only because of the barrier entry, right?
Yeah.
Fortnite is predominantly a PC game. My kids don't have PCs that can play Fortnite.
Oh, so but your kids have a Switch; they can play
But my
Fortnite,
kids
right?
have a Switch that they'll be able to access.
Yeah. Well, we noticed too. If you play, me and Tony play on PC, everyone's really hard. But if I get McKenna in the mix on her Switch, all of a sudden, Fortnite became very easy. I wonder if they put you in a class for like the kids.
I know, you would almost think that they have to put you like, wait, can you guys play together? Like, can you
Yeah,
see
we
each
were
other?
just playing right now. I play on my PC, and McKenna's on the computer or Switch right behind me on the TV.
Huh.
Yeah, so it's pretty
I,
cool. The crossplay is amazing. I like that the world is going for a crossplay. Like, I don't know, everyone can just play with each other. I think that's cool.
so, Pikmin was made by Nintendo Entertainment Analysis and Development Division, Nintendo EAD.
So that's another one they got to acquire.
But listen to this. Nintendo EAD is best known for its work in games of Donkey Kong, Mario, Legend of Zelda, Star Fox, Animal Crossing, and Pikmin.
Wow.
So where where
Or
does
who made the rest?
following a large company restructuring after the death of company president Satoru Iwata, the division merged with Nintendo's Software Planning and Development Division in September 2015, becoming the Nintendo Entertainment Planning and Development. So where does SRD come from then? Let me click on Legend of Zelda.
I have no idea. I
In
just
the
always
Legend of
felt
Zelda
like,
Wikipedia, there is no mention of SRD as a developer. It just has Nintendo EAD from 1986 to 2013, and then from Nintendo EFPD from 2015 to now.
So
is a
they changed
revamp.
names or what?
That's what I'm telling you. This whole SR, I wonder if it's just fake news. Then
Fake news.
I'm telling you, something's fishy. This doesn't make sense. There is no. I'm looking at the original Donkey Kong. Nintendo R1D1 was 1981 to 1984. There is no mention of SRD at all. I don't know. I'm about to look it up. But anyways, enough with the SRD. Mind's blown. Hopefully this wasn't real. Or hope
Yeah.
I mean, but I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. All right. Staying on Nintendo. Nintendo won't allow Super Smash Brothers at Evo 2022. What do you think of that?
What's the reasoning? What do they say it was?
Just Nintendo being Nintendo. Apparently,
Man,
so Evo 2022 is the biggest fighting game event of the year. It's owned by Sony, owns esports organization, and it announced on Twitter that they blame Nintendo in the decision, which has historically tried to tightly control how its games are featured out in the wild. Do you think this is good or bad for Nintendo?
nah. I feel like they're doing it more of a like it's not our thing. It's owned by Sony. You know what I mean?
Right,
Let them do your. Hmm?
but let's take a step back. Popular games right now, Fortnite.
Mm-hmm. Fortnite, Roblox.
Biggest franchise in the world, in my opinion, Master Chief, Halo, right?
Yeah.
Adopting Fortnite like gameplay.
Halo.
I thought we talked about last episode that
Mm.
Halo's.
Halo went away from it. They did not. They did not add a battle royale. And everyone's like, "Well, if you don't have a battle royale, your game's gonna die."
So then, what's Call of Duty Warzone all about then?
That's Call of Duty doing a battle royale like Fortnite. But Halo's doing the opposite. They're saying, "Nope, we're
They
doing
said
another thing."
they 180'd.
They said we're not gonna copy that trend.
So that was just Halo 5 that they ruined.
Halo 5, yeah. Their Halo 5 was trying to compete with Call of Duty, copying all their stuff, but they never made a Halo battle royale.
So I guess the point I'm trying to make though is, do
Uh-huh.
you think Nintendo's gonna miss out because the demographics of the way games are going into this esport cat arena? They're going into this battle royale type of games. There's not a single Nintendo game right now that I'm aware of that is at the caliber of like Fortnite or Halo.
I
Like, does that
feel
make
like
sense?
I feel like Nintendo likes their own ecosystem. They don't even like their games being on Twitch unless you're reviewing something.
Yeah.
So it's like
But
I
do you
don't
think
know.
that's gonna hurt Nintendo?
Nah,
It hasn't hurt them yet.
I don't think it ever will. I think it would have. I think it would have shown signs around the Xbox 360 days. Never
Then
did.
why do you think that is though? Because Nintendo out of everybody has the worst online multiplayer.
Nintendo?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well,
With
I think
respect to like its ecosystem of how it does online.
I think us older generation we want more. I want to be able to message you on Nintendo Online and be like, "Hey, Alex, join my game." Now we're on the call, but Nintendo's for kids, man. I don't think I want my 4-year-old to be on a random party with some older guy that's destroying everyone. I don't think. I think Nintendo knows what they're doing. They're keeping it for I don't know, 10 and younger, maybe up to 15 if you really like
But
Pokemon.
but my 10-year-old won't touch the Switch.
Your 10-year-old won't touch the Switch. What does
He's
he prefer
Roblox
the
for
Xbox?
life. You know, it's all about Roblox.
Well, Roblox is in them. Roblox, Minecraft, and Fortnite are like the three things that are attracting all the kids right now. And one, I think, is because they're all free. Well, not besides
Well,
Minecraft,
they're
it's like
free-ish.
$20.
Well, yeah, but yeah, that was still an affordable thing. But like my son, he's not interested. The oldest one is not interested in the Switch. The little one plays the Switch,
Yeah,
but 90% of the time he'll opt in for Roblox on his iPad.
I think I don't know. Maybe you're not training him up right, buddy. Where's their
I just don't
fire red
understand.
and leaf green?
No, I just don't understand how Nintendo's going to stay relevant in the future when my kids could care less. Like, they don't have the same memories of Mario.
Yeah,
Our generation is clearly. I only have it because of nostalgic value. I didn't buy it because it was like, oh my gosh, I gotta have the latest
yeah.
something.
Well, I think for me growing up, my mom is the one that bought us the Nintendos and the games. Otherwise, I would not have memories of playing them, right? She could have easily gotten me a PlayStation, but I was gifted an Xbox by my uncle. So it's like, I think it's whatever you give them. You gave him Roblox, and they obviously enjoy the ecosystem there because Roblox is pretty fun. You can do whatever you want.
That's what I'm telling you. Do you think Nintendo's lifeline here is limited?
No, I think there's a lot of diehard Nintendo people that'll give their kids Nintendo from age 3 and on, and they're going to grow up with Nintendo. I just think you outgrow it really quickly. I think maybe your kids outgrow it quicker because you probably put them on the PC first or something.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt that I have like 25 computers in my house.
Yeah, you probably get an iPad or something.
I just feel like my kids would, both of them would much rather be on their computer or iPads playing like a Roblox or a Minecraft than to pick up, like, if I put 2 games in front of either one of my kids, 100% they're going to go with the Roblox.
Yeah, well, Isabella plays it, so they have people online on Roblox that you can't
connect. There's another one, right? Isabella doesn't even have a Switch.
Yeah.
So there's again, like, I feel like that generation is going to get lost.
And I think it's only, I don't know, it's kind of a small case study, but I feel it comes down to their parents. The kids aren't going to go out and buy their own Switch, like I'm saying. If you didn't give Isaac or Jeremy an iPad and you gave them a Switch and no other thing on there, would they play the Switch to play Roblox? That makes sense?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I think it just depends on what the parents go. So if I give my kid strictly a Switch and that's all he knows, then he loves a Switch. Like McKenna's brother, he played Call of Duty on the Wii. He's the only person ever known to play a first-person shooter on the Wii, you know? It's just whatever you get is what you play, and that's the memories you make. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Could you hear me there?
Yeah. No, I lost you for a second, but I think I see what you're saying, but I do think long-term Nintendo's going to have to do something more unique.
I think they're the most unique. They're the only console you can take anywhere. When I was sick with COVID, I didn't bring my PC to me with me in the bed. I couldn't play my PC. I didn't use my PC for almost a month. I couldn't sit up. But I easily got the Switch and was playing Arceus on my bed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but my kid plays Roblox on his iPad all day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's whatever you give the kid. I think being mobile, they're going to have to compete with the mobile industry, right? With iPads and
whatever. I don't know. I'm worried. I haven't been worried about Nintendo, but just looking at what they're doing right now.
You think you're worried for them? I think they know what they're doing, especially with Pokemon coming out. That's going to be a huge game. If I had permission from my wife, I would get the new OLED Switch just to play that new Pokemon game at full glory. I would pay that money.
But why?
Because I love Pokemon and I want to see it in 4K. Or whatever it is, 2K.
The Switch isn't 4K.
The OLED, whatever it is. Whatever.
Yeah, I only want to play Pokemon on that screen. I want to play it on my... I've never used my Switch Mobile.
You're missing out. I don't know. I guess I'm more mobile than you.
I got a big old TV it's hooked up to.
Huh?
I got a big old TV that I got it hooked up to. Why would I go from that to like this?
Well, yeah. I don't know. I use my Switch Mobile mostly when I go to my mom's. I'm not going to take everything. I mean, you could, and I've done it. It's just kind of like more of a hassle than just taking a little thing.
I think Nintendo is... I'm telling you, we're calling it here first.
You think it's going to die?
I predict within the next
10?
Because 10's too easy. I want to say the next 5. Nintendo starts seeing a decline.
I'll tell you this. I think Nintendo in the next 5 is going to announce their new console. No, they will, though.
No, you think they'll finally get into the 4K game, or at least 1080p?
They're going to get into 1080p, but I think they're always going to stick with some kind of new... They never go conventional. You know, that makes sense? I don't know. I'd be surprised. They have really close ties with Microsoft. Imagine if their games can be on PC also. Because they are friends with Microsoft. I've seen this. With crossplay, they did everything first with Microsoft, not Sony. With Minecraft, with Fortnite, everything Microsoft. for Nintendo's game, they're like, yeah, go ahead, turn on the Switch. Let's switch the Switch to play with each other. They were the first ones to do it. Sony was being little buttheads about it.
So you
But
think, going back to that article that got us on this path, is if Microsoft would host some sort of esports competition, Nintendo would be like, yeah, go ahead.
I think they're better friends with Nintendo. I mean, Nintendo and Microsoft are better friends. If you look in the past, when it comes to crossplay, when whole thing was a huge thing.
Do you think it has anything to do with the fact that they're across the street from each other?
What Sony and Nintendo?
No, Microsoft and Nintendo.
They're across the street. Nintendo of America.
Yeah, Nintendo of America and Xbox Studios is like maybe like from your house to like sort from your parents' house to like that Target.
That's not
That's
bad.
across the street.
I feel like if they're that close, I want them to be friends. I think it's better.
I mean, you gotta drive past the Microsoft campus to get to Nintendo of America.
I want them to be friends. I want them to keep working together. I like everyone having their own system. I like Xbox, Sony, and all that. Whatever you want. If you want a PlayStation, cool. But like to be able to play with each other with the games that are available across all three, I think that's amazing. Or four.
I am just telling you, I am predicting that Nintendo is going to fail if it sticks to its current trajectory.
I don't think so. People thought the same with the Wii.
No, but times were different when the Wii came out.
Kinda.
There was no Roblox. There was no iPads. There was no iPhones. There was no mobile.
Yeah. I don't know.
The Wii U was dead on arrival.
I don't know. Maybe it's we'll see with the new generation. I want to see with my future kids what they play. I have a feeling that if I cater to their Pokemon and kind of push them in that direction, because I don't know if you've been playing Pokemon with your kids yet.
I haven't, but I've been playing. We play Super Smash Brothers every weekend. My son has zero interest in playing. Like my son will not.
Because you're Kirby, man. It's so hard to kill you. You just keep flying back in. I wouldn't want to play with you either.
I figured out how to use that hammer. I'm unstoppable now.
I know, you just smack them left and right. Your kids don't want to play with you.
No. I'm just telling you, my son would never ever just opt in to go play on the Switch. It's just, and my son has access to all the consoles, and the little one too. The little one has access to all of them. And I like if he had to pick his selection, Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube is his default game.
I think I like that about Isaac, to be honest. I love Luigi's Mansion. I like the ghosts. I like all that. And the fact that he goes for it, wow, that's cool. Yeah, I think he's a cool kid.
But I'm telling you, I'm worried about the future of Nintendo. I'm marking it here, man. All right, well, let's start wrapping this down. You wanted to talk about Fortnite and Marvel teaming up again?
Yep. So what happened is I didn't know this. They're making a freaking comic book, like a crossover world with Fortnite and Marvel. And if you look on right now in Fortnite online, I just got McKenna an X-Men skin. It's Psylocke. It's a girl. She looks pretty sick, but they have a bunch of Marvel skins right now. They got some X-Men. You got Gambit, Rogue, Psylocke. And then they have some DC characters too. At least they did last 2 days ago with Wonder Woman, Superman, all that. That's DC, but I just like how they're really getting into the whole crossing over. Now Fortnite's coming to comic books, and you see the main character of Fortnite, which is called a guy named Jonesy. He's going with Wolverine and other main characters like that.
I think it's a good move. I think you have good IP.
Yep.
And you're gonna milk it.
Yeah, and I think that's what Fortnite is really good at doing. They know how to milk what they have, and they have really good relations with everyone. I think because everything is equal.
It's such an interesting business model though, because you got Fortnite here, is free to play.
Yep.
Which totally flipped the script on game development.
Yeah, everything's gaming as a service now with battle passes and stuff, so you can pay monthly for that.
How much is that?
Free if you're smart. $20 if you're wasting everything on skins.
What do you mean if you're smart?
So they have a battle pass. And they give something out for the free players. So There's 100 things you can get. Maybe 25 of them are free for free players that didn't pay anything. We'll give you 500 V-Bucks, which is that's how you pay for stuff, and we'll give you some really low tier skin, but you can get stuff out of it. And it kind of baits you to kind of like, oh, but if I pay this much more money, I can get these skins also, you know. But the thing is, if you're smart, you play 2 seasons. Don't use those V-Bucks that they gave you. You can get the battle pass for the third season, and when you unlock the 100 tiers, it'll always give you enough V-Bucks to just keep renewing the battle pass for free, as long as you don't use it to buy skins. You can get the skins in the battle pass, but skins in the store cost V-Bucks. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
So that's why Tony always gets free seasons or free battle pass. He never spends them, but I like to spend my V-Bucks on skins whenever I get them. Skins that are not included in the battle pass, because everyone has those. You know what I mean? I like to buy the like the Psylocke one that McKenna has. I don't see it. It's very rare in the game because no one's going to go out of their way and pay $20 for a skin.
Except Mr. Richie Rich over here.
Hey man, that's my sister-in-law and her boyfriend gave me $20 a couple days ago for my birthday. We went out to go eat in Fortnite V-Bucks. They know what I like. So I'm cool. Got online, bought some skin. Well, I bought McKenna's skin and I said, yep, there it is.
But Fortnite's going to go at one point, and then all your money.
They said that 3 years ago, man. Fortnite was dying since it came out, apparently. Every time they change something, oh, Fortnite sucks, it's dying. I don't think it's dying. I think what they're doing is they're keeping it alive. Now they have a creative mode. You can make whatever you want. You can make your own map. You can make your own game. You can make your own anything. There's even lobbies just to sit around and talk to people. There's hide and seek lobbies. There's, I don't know, one guy's a bad guy and everyone else has to run away from him type thing. They don't have just the same old drop in and kill. They have
something like Forge and Halo and stuff.
Exactly. But the thing it's called a sandbox game. And what they're doing is they're giving the power to the player to play whatever they want. Now all you got to do is supply skins. And now it's a social game like Roblox. It's a social game, but you want to look cooler. Here's your skin. And now you're playing with all your friends.
So what's Fortnite doing to prepare for the metaverse?
I don't know. I haven't heard about that. I know that they have a new season dropping out in about 18 days, I think it is.
The Fortnite's already here. The metaverse is already here. It's called Fortnite. Technology giants are fighting over who will build and control the metaverse. The supposed future virtual world will all hang out in together and spend.
But that is already Fortnite, dude.
So
Fortnite has. I'm sorry.
No. Keep going.
Fortnite has this place, and Epic made it. It's a giant island where I think 40 to 50 people can jump on this island. There's no killing. You can't kill each other. But there's a giant concert hall. And you can act like it's like role playing. I can can I get on the Switch? And we'll be on an island and just walking around the streets. And you go into the concert. And then now you're at a concert for Ariana Grande, Travis Scott. They all had all these concerts. Marshmello had a concert on there. It's all a virtual concert experience. It's pretty sick, dude.
One, you could be John Wick.
Yes. That's awesome. You could be John Wick.
2,
you can be Ariana Grande if you want
to. I see that now. So, one cool thing that I heard over maybe 2 weeks ago was everybody was saying like, "Oh, people are buying up land in this metaverse."
And like property in the metaverse?
Yeah, you're buying property, and they're like, "Why would you pay for property when it's abundant? Right? It's infinite."
Is there an advantage? Is like the hub here and everyone spawns here and your property's here instead of infinitely there because you're one of the last ones?
Like infinite, like I have the option to go create my own game with my own set of land and people can go live in it.
Yeah, I'd rather just play Fortnite.
Well, now that you bring that up, that's what got me kind of going down this path here was the guy said something that was super interesting. He's like, between LA and Las Vegas, there's a crap ton of land.
Yeah.
It's worth $0.
It's hot. Nobody wants to live there.
Nobody wants to live there. But between LA and the Pacific Ocean, you have a finite amount of land, and you're talking millions and millions of dollars because people live there.
And they
And
want to live there. The
so it's
weather's good, and they have a nice location.
so it's interesting if Fortnite were to jump into this metaverse more serious and take on Facebook, right? And maybe start because wouldn't you buy a house in Fortnite if you could claim stake?
I think the metaverse Facebook is trying to bring to life what Minecraft did. In Minecraft is an infinite world. Do whatever you want. Play whatever game you want. You build your own house. Have you never played Minecraft online with like a server, right?
No.
It's completely different than a solo game. It's a server that someone pays for, and if you want a block of land on there, you pay for it, and now you have your own little house that can get raided and stuff. But that's your plot of land that only you can build on. Minecraft's done this. What you're explaining to me is something someone did in the video game. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, but it's like I don't know because I come from tech, right? So I'm not that connected. But what would be interesting to me is Fortnite and GTA combining.
they probably will. I mean, some people say that Fortnite is too kiddish to have stuff like that together, but there's some
I don't
songs
mean
in
about the
Fortnite.
killing, but like the vigilante missions and the RPG of it.
Oh, they have bounties and stuff in the game. If
In
I can,
Fortnite?
yeah, if I'm playing a serious game, I could drop down,
Right, but
talk
you
to.
don't have a city though.
We have multiple cities. We have Greasy Grove, Tilted Towers.
But they look like cities like in Grand Theft Auto.
No, nothing like that. I
That's what
mean,
I'm saying, right?
it
Like
depends.
that's what I'm saying. Like if Fortnite were to be in a fictitious city,
Well,
like
they
if you
have
get
somebody made a Fortnite game, right? Like I said, you can make whatever you want. It's called Cops and Robbers. You start the game as a robber if you want. You can also do the cop side. I like doing the robber. You start
are
in
you
the
still on an
prison cell.
island?
You're on a small island. No, this is something that someone else built. You're on a small prison island. You break out of it somehow. It's really hard to do because the players that are cops aren't going to let you do it very easily. And if you can make your way to the island that someone created, it is like GTA. You got sky rises, banks to heist, places to party, guns to buy. But to be honest, the game idea is cool. People do play it. The servers are always full. I just think it's more fun to be a robber trying to get off the island because once you get to that bigger part, there's no cops there because I don't know. It's not balanced as well as GTA, but they have tried it.
Who do you think will buy Epic?
No one. Epic's too big. Maybe Microsoft though. They have more money.
Think so? I think whoever buys Epic. I predict Facebook's gonna buy Epic.
Maybe, but Epic kind of has a lot of money on their own because of Fortnite. They're in the billions now. You see their revenue?
Yeah.
I think they might buy Facebook. I think it's the other way. I think Facebook's dying.
Okay,
And
okay. Apple has yet to get into the metaverse game. What if Apple buys Epic?
does Apple have more money than Epic?
Apple has $3 trillion,
How much does Epic have?
28 billion.
Yeah, they can easily buy Epic. If Apple buys Epic, but see, the thing with someone else buys something else, they change it, right?
I don't think Apple would change it. Apple would just want it so that they have their entry into the metaverse.
Yeah, but I wouldn't consider Fortnite a metaverse thing. I think they're just playing a video game. I don't think they're doing it like with the consciousness of ads and property and buying stuff. It's more just for
I don't
free.
think right now. I think they will.
You think with the way they're built?
I think the way we're going, if what's the easier barrier to entry, right? Where you have 350 million people already living, playing in, and just build there, or convince 350 million people to come over to a new uncharted territory.
Well, the thing is, I see Facebook setting up for this a while ago with Oculus and all that. Fortnite, there's no VR.
Yet,
So
but
if they
Apple,
do VR,
but Apple's working on a VR headset. Apple's looking at app. So when Apple comes in and do it, they're gonna do it right. That's what they do in every industry that they touch, right?
yeah,
Like
I don't know.
this little speaker is significantly better in my opinion, with quality of sound than like Alexa. Alexa's still better with like speech recognition, but this is fancy, and my Alexa is just like
The heck is that?
this is the HomePod from
I thought
Apple.
that was a Death Star. I'm like, this guy's a nerd.
No, it's the Apple HomePod.
I never seen
Speaking
that.
speaking of nerds, how do you like my new little purse?
What? Why do you have a purse? Is that a headphone?
These are Apple's $550 headphones.
Wireless?
Yeah, all
Do they have
metal.
a mic?
Yeah, they got like 12 of them.
So how do you talk to me on that? There's nothing that sticks out?
No, you just put it
Because
in.
these guys are Sennheisers, and I think they're 450, 500.
Yeah, no, these were. I got them for 450, but they're
Yeah?
normally 550. They're all metal, really, really like premium quality.
Huh. You should come check mine out and bring yours, and let's see which one has better sound. Because these guys, Sennheiser is known for their sound. That's why I got it.
Yeah, no, these are actually something really interesting. They have a transparent mode. If I click this button, and it actually uses the microphones that are all around it to pipe the sound into your ear like it's synthetic audio.
What?
Yeah, but it picks up audio better than I would.
Then
Like,
so it enhances your hearing?
yeah, because I was outside and I had them on and I put the transparent mode because Lena started talking to me and she kicked a leaf.
You're like, how do I
A
mute
leaf. She touched. No, she stepped on a leaf.
Sorry, just kidding, Lena.
And I heard the crunch in my ear.
You know what that sounds like? It sounds like the stuff that the SWAT team uses to listen out on the other side of the walls. Have you listened with one of those range things?
Yeah,
Uh,
it's
Range
because
headphones?
your normal surroundings.
What does it do?
So they just again, it takes the sound that's around you and
Yeah.
pipes them into your ear.
It's kind of what this range thing does for combat people. What they do is they suppress gunfire, but you can hear people walking on the other side of the wall and stuff. It's pretty cool. My professor in college had one. He brought it in for all of us to try on. Then he'll whisper something. You can listen to him. It's like, what the heck?
Never mind. Apple will not be buying Fortnite.
Why?
I take that back. I just totally forgot that Apple and Fortnite are in court fighting over being able to put Fortnite in the game in the App Store.
What? Fortnite's on the App Store anymore?
No, they got kicked out in 2020.
Why? What happened?
So Apple, when you provide a app in the App Store and you
Yeah.
provide a free service, but then you charge add-ons, a la basically what Fortnite does,
They want
right?
a piece of the pie.
Apple has to get 30% of the pie. There's no
Wow.
way around it. The only way to collect payment is through Apple, and if you violate it, right? Like Netflix has to do this. Everybody come. Well, take that back. Netflix does not do this, which is what Epic went and fought Apple with in court. Was like, hey, you're giving these people favoritism. Why do you have to take my cut, but you won't take it from Netflix, right?
Yeah.
And so they went at it, and Epic stood up to the big bully. And
Because
so
though Apple largely won that lawsuit, uh, the court sided with the Fortnite maker on the matters of Apple's anti-steering policies. What does that mean?
anti what?
Anti-steering policies.
I don't know what the heck that means. Anti-steering. Oh boy, this is for loans. I have no idea. All I know is that Apple controls the ecosystem, and you gotta pay to play. Epic tried to circumvent it by sending people through another server, got caught, got in trouble, got kicked out.
Wow.
I think, in my opinion, Apple creates the ecosystem. You pay the troll.
Oh, this is what happened. August 13th, Epic updated the Fortnite app with a new feature, one that allowed consumers to pay Epic directly for an in-app currency at a discount, rather than paying traditionally Apple's App Store payment mechanism. It's a 30% fee that Apple adds. Wow.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of funny. I was like, you know what? Come over here. I got you a deal.
But Microsoft and their Game Pass stuff, or not Game Pass, but their streaming thing that they're making.
Yeah.
They've been having a bunch of drama too with like Apple. Just when you have all of the people in the world, though, like you get to charge what you want, and if you want access to those users, you pay up or you go make your own environment, like Microsoft tried to do with the Zune and the Zune
I
Pass
think Epic
20.
should be very used to this, right? Because they created the Epic Games launcher because they had a whole thing with Steam. You know what I mean? So now they have their own launcher providing video games to people.
Yeah, the only difference is that Epic only has 300 access to 350 million users, and there's
A lot more on PC.
Apple Store, Apple App Store users. There's,
A lot more? Scary more?
what's all the iPhones in the world, right? They got 1 billion devices.
That's true.
The App Store has made $6.3 trillion for Apple,
Wow.
apparently. Based on, I don't know that I read this correctly. App Economy, it's estimated, yeah, some worth. I guess between all of the app stores, it has generated 6.3 trillion across all the app stores everywhere.
Hmm.
Apple's App Store has 3.6 million apps, 984,000 games. Doesn't tell me the users. I'm very curious how many users are in there, but I would imagine it's in the billions of users worldwide. And so
I would imagine. Then you got all the China, all everyone, you know what I mean?
I'm telling you though, if I was Epic right now,
Yeah.
I'd be plotting something bigger than just Fortnite. I'd be taking this IP. This comic book stuff is kindergarten stuff. If I was Epic right now, I'd be figuring out how do I take out Apple and Facebook before they take me out.
I don't think they're going to take them out. Apple and Facebook doesn't have a video game to play with kids and all that.
But Apple has money.
Yeah, but they don't have the kids.
Doesn't matter. Apple's going to create something and people will come.
Epic has just released 3 giant lizards in the map of Fortnite. If you're playing the regular game, they eat everything. That's freaking sick. How can they? Does Apple have giant lizards that eat everything?
No, but Apple has money and money talks.
Yeah, I think I think it'll be a war between Facebook and Apple.
What if Apple comes and just buys Nintendo?
I don't think they can.
What are you talking about?
I don't think it's a thing of like money. I don't think Nintendo would ever let themselves get bought like that.
Okay, Danny? Nintendo net worth is how much? How much is Nintendo worth today? It can't be that much. $64 billion is what Nintendo's worth right now.
Pretty good.
You know how much cash, like they can actually physically touch it, Apple has in cash?
Yeah, what?
Yes.
64 billion.
$200 billion.
Well, see, what I'm telling you is like they would never touch Nintendo because Nintendo is a Japanese thing, man. It's pride. They've been doing this forever. They do their own thing. They would not let themselves get bought by Apple. Even if Apple gave them I wouldn't think Apple said $10 trillion, give me a Nintendo. That's a lot more money. Maybe some greedy people will say, yeah, let's do it. But I feel like the CEO of Nintendo, who's been the CEO of Nintendo forever, he'll be like, nah, we're doing good. We're fine.
Telling you, Apple's going to buy a game company and they're going to completely destroy Facebook in the metaverse.
I think
and then they're going to destroy Epic along the way.
I don't know. Apple still hasn't released a console yet, and they were supposed to destroy the Xbox. And
what are you talking about? They released the Pikmin.
What? Pikmin?
Pikmin?
No, I never heard of it, so I don't know what you're talking about. They're not going to destroy anyone.
Apple console 1996.
Oh, Jesus. See? Yeah, how did they do?
Sorry, they released a Pippin in 1996.
Dude, if you go in the Apple App Store and put Nintendo, look at all these cool games that Nintendo is putting on the App Store. They know what they're doing. They even got the SNES music in there.
Danny, are you not understanding here, okay?
I understand money.
The metaverse is going to disrupt everything. Fortnite's the closest thing we have to a functioning metaverse, minus the VR part.
Yeah.
Okay, because you gotta extrapolate what metaverse actually means versus like virtual reality.
Well, I don't think Fortnite's the only one though. If you're
Who
saying
else?
that
Who else is close to a digital world where everybody hangs out daily with their friends?
Minecraft, that is literally the definition of Minecraft.
How many? Okay, so what's Minecraft users versus?
That's just how your eyes light up. Like,
Oh no, because everything I've been telling you about Apple, a technology company buying a game company, Microsoft bought a game company.
yeah, Microsoft bought Minecraft.
I know. So why are you saying that me predicting that Apple will buy a video game company is far fetched?
Which video game company are you talking about, though? Mojang was on the way out. They only had one game, Minecraft. They didn't have games, or
So Minecraft has 126 million players. Fortnite has 350 million players.
Fortnite's huge. And then
Twice.
if all those players pay $20 for skins every day,
Dude, I am telling you, if Apple plays their cards right, or Facebook, right? Because Facebook is in a prime opportunity to do this because Facebook net worth. Okay, so Facebook has $561 billion. Epic's only worth 28 billion.
but they came out from being only worth how much were they worth before Fortnite? Look that up.
Yeah,
Look at how much exponentially they've grown.
Which is why, look, if I'm Facebook, I'm building this metaverse. I need a place with 350 million active users. They're already there,
And they're playing the game.
and I got cash, and I'm building this metaverse, and they're already in there, right? And so that's going to feed into that. I know that my biggest competitor as Facebook is Apple. Apple is in litigation with Epic, so that relationship's not going to happen. So Facebook is going to come in, swoop in, fold in VR, and tie a bow on it, and you're good.
Nah.
Predicting right here.
Oh, you can predict that. That's what I predict.
Hit
They're going to do their own thing called the metaverse, and it's going to crash.
You don't understand. Facebook is investing all of its money into the metaverse.
No, but
This thing
Facebook
will
will do
succeed.
something because they're not worth anything right now because Facebook is dying. Well,
Facebook is
not
dying.
Facebook the company, but Facebook the website. Who the heck
Right.
uses Facebook?
It doesn't matter because Facebook doesn't
They have
care about
Instagram.
Facebook. That's
Yeah.
why they rebranded as Meta, right? Because Meta is still doing really well.
So far, but we'll see because what did Google, the Stadia, whatever they made?
Yeah,
Like,
but that flopped. Which is what I'm saying. What if Google would have bought like Microsoft streaming, like Game Pass division or something?
what was it, the X Cloud or something?
Yeah, like that
Probably
probably
would have survived if they didn't try to make their own. They try to make their own ecosystem. No one's on it. If you're going to go into Microsoft has players. That's why the X thing isn't going to go out anytime soon. It just sounds like a dumb idea to me, but for the new generation,
I'm telling you, these companies have cash. They've been hoarding cash.
Yeah.
And attention. They're gonna buy attention wherever they can.
Think so? I don't know, man.
I'm excited though. I'm actually gonna try to play Fortnite now because
I'll play with you. No, play by yourself first. Because
can I play Fortnite on my Mac? I got a 32 core GPU.
Oh, I don't know, dude. Can you? Apple, right? Apple's a.
I don't know. Fortnite on a Mac. What happens now that I can no longer play Fortnite on a Mac? Apple is preventing Epic from signing games and patches for distribution on Mac, Dude,
get your PC out. That's where it's at.
Oh man, I might have to go get a graphics card. As of September 17, 2020, they are no longer very wow. Yeah, I might not be able to do it. I'm gonna follow this up.
You might not be able to do it.
I'm gonna follow this. I'm excited. I think somebody's gonna do something big, and Fortnite is doing all the right things. Epic is doing all the right things, and I'm telling you, somebody's buying Epic.
Maybe we'll see. I think if anyone's gonna buy Epic, it's gonna be the guy who's been doing it already.
Microsoft.
I think they're gonna come out of nowhere and buy Epic games.
They're gonna run out of cash though.
No, if they do it right. They
I
have
mean, Microsoft's net worth is like in the trillion mark right now.
and Epic is what 100 billion.
Or Microsoft's net worth is less than Facebook. It's 456 billion. Facebook was 561.
Yeah, but Facebook, I think it's bloated numbers. People are over here kind of counting on this meta thing that I haven't even seen anything about. I've seen gameplay of the metaverse. I'm not. I'd rather play VR chat on Oculus. What is VR chat? VR chat is the metaverse that you're thinking about, but actually running and playing right now. Have you seen VR chat?
No.
Look at VR chat right now. This is what the metaverse is trying to do, but I prefer VR chat because I could become Pikachu if I wanted to.
You don't understand what the metaverse is, Danny.
It's VR chat is what I'm picturing.
It's not VR chat.
VR chat
Fortnite.
Well, VR chat is like Fortnite. You can make your own maps, your own places. I've been to all these places that I've seen in anime because someone made it and put it on VR chat. And here I am in VR, walking around, I don't know, the Kanto region. And who's there? Bunch of other people. And then you can pretend you have a Pokeball and throw it out. It's pretty sick. And then if I wanted to, I'd leave the lobby, and now I'm in a strip club. and I have people with a full VR set doing their thing. It's like, that's sick. And I can make my character whoever I want it to be. I can be Ash. I'm just Ash Ketchum, All Might. I don't know, Power Ranger Red. You know what I mean? I can be whoever I want. It's sick. VR chat.
Sounds like Ready Player One.
It is. Look at VR chat. As I'm saying, the metaverse is already done multiple times. Fortnite, Minecraft, VR chat. What is the difference? Nothing. VR chat's more fun, I think.
It's gonna be where the people are at.
VR chat. How many players does it have?
I don't know, but I think we're gonna have to wrap this one up because we are at the hour.
Alrighty. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys.
Chat.
Yep.
I
know a lot of people that still play that
game. 21,000.
And it's old. It came out when VR first came out. I'm thinking if anyone's gonna buy a game that has an IP that has enough people, it's VR chat. You buy VR chat 2 or whatever you want to call it, maybe even VR chat upgraded, and then just give it better graphics for the new VR sets. I think it'll be a sick game. I think it's fun, dude. That's what I was doing when I had Vive and what is it called, the HTC Vive. I was just on VR chat. I didn't play any other game. Maybe Beat Saber.
Danny, I'm telling you, Epic Games Fortnite is going to dominate Metaverse.
Oh, yes, I agree. I think it's already winning. It's already had a head start. And it came out of a freaking zombie game, dude. Fortnite was a freaking zombie game.
Because Epic, what did Epic have before Fortnite if not like
Gears of War?
Yeah, but that was so long ago.
That's what I'm saying. Look at how much exponentially Epic's grown since Fortnite because of the revenue they're getting. They can do whatever can't do whatever they want, but they're getting there. They just keep updating Fortnite, make sure that's.
You know what? If Fortnite unlocks the mouse, I think they're ready.
Unlocks the mouse.
If they can get their IP of Disney.
Don't they already have it because they have Marvel in there?
Well, Marvel is just a subset, right? Because Marvel is like 10,000 characters.
Give me 1 second and we can close. Let me see this real quick. Disney and Fortnite.
Like, I'm talking about, like, you got Mickey Mouse in there. And the Pixar, like, right as soon as you get Toy Story.
Oh my gosh. Fortnite is coming. Fortnite animated series. I just read this. Coming to Disney Plus. What's up, bro? I'm telling you.
Maybe Disney buys Epic.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe they just partner. We'll see. All I know is that Disney, they're going to add. They had like Elsa skin, but it's not officially Elsa. But they have something similar. If you can see this.
Yeah. No, I'm excited. I think this future is going to look bright. I am, as a developer and entrepreneur, I need to get in on this. I need to figure this out.
You need to go look on Fortnite and go build some maps. Oh, here's this. If you build a map, Alex, in Fortnite, using the Fortnite game to build, you need nothing else, just Fortnite. And then, let's say your map's a hit, everyone likes it, whatever game type you put on it, You can put a creator code on there and make money. How does that work? You join the map, you put a little thing that says press X to support this creator. Now whenever I go and buy a $20 skin, you're going to get 10% or whatever out of that.
Huh.
It's sick. They have that going on too. Forgot to tell you about that. You make money on Fortnite. Just building, making stuff. So there's incentive to make new maps and new game types. Because you want yours to be the best. Capitalism.
Damn, Epic. There.
It's sick, right? Yes, you agree. Now you want to go play Fortnite and build a map.
And now I do. I do want to play Fortnite because I downloaded it once, but I never played it.
No, if you ever want to play, the downloads are kind of big.
Mainly because I hate WASD.
I played this, dude. Connect this to my computer.
That's what I gotta do because WASD sucks.
I can't do WASD. That's all Tony. I'll let him be the guy.
All right, Danny. We'll catch you in the next one.
All right,
everybody else, hope you enjoyed this one. Yeah, I'm gonna play some Fortnite.
There you go. See ya.
Bye.